Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while. Yeah, like I miss it. I miss coming on here and just chatting with my camera and with you guys. But like a few things kind of had way much more priority. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes because it's been a huge part of my 2018 and I anticipated it, but I wasn't quite sure. I didn't have the clear picture of how it's going to unfold over the course of 2018. So I was surprised by it too. I thought 2018 would just be me getting ready and kind of doing a little bit of work, but to actually see that the dream of having an NGO, or kind of leading an NGO and doing different projects with the NGO would actually come to pass in 2018. I didn't see that coming at the beginning of the year. So that happened, that unfolded. I am very grateful for it, but I'm hoping that 2019 would give me more time to kind of share more of who have become, of more of my life, more of what I'm interested in, because I still love cooking, I still love vlogging, I still love writing, I still love inspiring others, I still love encouraging others, and I still do that. It's just that I'm not doing it on a YouTube platform or on a blog platform or stuff like that. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'm able to carve out more time to be here more often, because I love it. I do sincerely love coming here. It has helped me. It has helped me also put a lot of things in words, to put language to a lot of things. So yeah, I hope 2019 is different. I hope that we're starting it in a good way, and I hope yeah, that I get to do this more often. So let's get to the actual video. So this is just the chit chat. I just wanted to come in here and just talk a little bit about 2018, how that went for me personally, what I've learned, and also kind of just pick out what I envision for 2019 and what I hope to learn, what area I hope to grow, and just kind of take you, my friends, on this journey of discovering and learning and growing and yeah. So 2018, I remember I did a video at the beginning of last year. I think I posted it on the 2nd of January or so, and talking about my New Year resolution. So for 2018, my New Year resolution was to be intentional about kindness. So like, picture this. Nimota in January just felt like, okay, 2017 was the year I kind of learned to love people unconditionally to a large extent, and I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, I'm still learning. But 2019 was like, oh my god, like kindness, act of kindness, random act of kindness, and I knew that I was going to learn a lot from it, because I would say I'm a kind person, but to be intentional about it, to be intentional about my words, to be intentional about my actions, and to not get carried away by the situation and act mean. I did act out at some point. I did make a few mistakes, and I was also unkind, but most times when I'm in a situation where my default was to say something unkind, or to think something unkind, or to assume something unkind, I would remind myself like, no, Nimota, we promised, like I promised myself, because I sometimes talk to myself in the second person like, no, we're not doing that anymore. So yeah, that's why I said we. But yeah, like I promise myself to be kind regardless of how people react or how they behave or what others or what the situation is like. Because sometimes it's not even people, it's just like there's a situation that is not necessarily um, the kindest or the loveliest, and like you just want to just say something that you actually don't mean. And I have been in that situation too, but I just was intentional about regardless being kind, regardless extending kindness, and that has helped me a lot. That has helped a lot of my relationship also. Like a lot of my friendships have grown and blossomed into something really healthy. And I gained a lot of friendships this year, and they've really taught me like you there's no way you would extend kindness to others. There's no way you would extend love and compassion to people and you'll not receive that. It might not be from the person that you're extending that to, but last year taught me that whatever you project into the world, into the universe and everything is what you end up attracting, because I attracted a lot of kindness. A lot of kind people came into my life. They loved me. They were so generous with me. They cared about me like genuinely, and that was a result of me actually caring about others genuinely and loving people intentionally and being kind to people and speaking words of kindness and being graceful to people. And I still get emotional about it because I wasn't necessarily, or my intention in January wasn't necessarily to attract kindness, to attract, like I just wanted to be a kind of person. I just thought like my world, my community, my friendships would just be healthier if I show up kind, if I show up generous, if I show up loving and graceful. And that has been so true, and I learned so much from it. I gained a lot of trustworthy friendship, and it grew exponentially. Sometimes I think when you're in your late 20s, it's really hard to start making friendships that are really genuine, because I think you need time to get to know someone. In your early 20s, that is when you kind of experiment, just kind of find your tribe and everything. But it's kind of difficult when you're late 20s because you started working, you don't have that much time extra to spare to meet up with friends and everything. And that was the situation for me too. Like I was working, I was trying to build this dream of starting an NGO. I didn't have that much time to really invest in all of my friendships like intensely. But I realized that even if it's just like an hour that I have a day to invest in my friendships, if I show up kind, if I show up loving people, if I show up genuinely interested in people, I realized that was mirrored back to me. Like I received that in tenfold, hundredfold. And I'm just so thankful for that I had that opportunity to learn to be kind and love people well. And yeah, that has been 2018 for me. And also being intentional about kindness, although at some point it wasn't in my consciousness to be kind. At some point it kind of it wasn't my subconsciousness. I wasn't thinking much before. It kind of became my default to be kind, and that I saw that kind of unfold also in the working on the NGO and trying to get it registered and I just saw how that heart of kindness, that heart posture of kindness kind of it wasn't just one area of my life, but I could see over every area of my life show up. And I think I needed that heart posture of kindness to actually be able to carry that dream well. Because I remember I think it was sometimes in June or so, and I was just praying about like, God, what is this urge, or what is this dream or this vision that I have, that I carry inside of me. And I just realized that I just pray that God give me the heart, give me the grace to carry this well. And I remember I felt like God was like telling me, yeah, a kind heart. Like, all you need is a kind heart and having the right heart posture and having the right intention. And I saw that this kind-heartedness, I saw that manifest in the 2 projects we were able to do last year. I saw that manifest in how I was able to relate with the volunteers and everyone that has been part of this, everyone that has said a word of encouragement, donated. I just saw God's goodness. I just saw how God blessed me because I was obedient to actually being intentional when it comes to kindness. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but I saw it manifested every area of my life, and I'm so thankful for it. I had really tough times also in 2018, but I remember I was reading my journal. I keep a monthly journal, so I read it at the end of the year. So like a week or 2 weeks ago, I was just going through it and seeing the different times that I was down, I was not in a good place, and I was crying. I was relieving a lot of traumatic experience that I had as a kid, and a lot of things were coming up for me, and I felt like at first I felt like, oh my god, I can't face this, like this is way too much, and I tried to kind of shove it down. But I remember specifically praying. I remember there was a day I came back from work, I was just sobbing and crying and everything, and then I just said, God, what is this? What is happening? Why is all of this thing that I thought I kind of dealt with and kind of buried and I healed from it, why are they all coming up? Why is it so present right now for me? And I felt like he was like, yeah, this is the time you get to be kind to yourself. This is where you take out time to actually love on your younger self, to actually love on her, and just speak word of kindness over her. And I remember it took like 2 weeks. I literally woke up every morning. I just spoke to my younger self. I was like, you're so loved, you're so brave, you're so courageous, and you're not your mistake. You're not what people said about you. You're not what was projected on you. You're so smart. I love you. And I just said those words over her, and I started to feel, or I started to see how God started to heal me by me just being intentional to be kind to myself and to be kind to my younger self. And it's still kind of fresh for me, that experience, because I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that in January when I chose to be intentionally kind to myself and to others. I didn't see that I was going to deal with some traumatic experience and have to actually choose kindness and not ignore or run away, but actually choose to be kind to myself, and that would allow me to heal. And yeah, I am so grateful. I am, and I did a gratitude challenge also last year. I remember it was around April or so. I was just feeling funny about a lot of things, and I was having a lot of uncertainty, a lot of clarity problems. I just didn't know how to move forward. I felt stuck, so I just felt like God was placing in my heart to kind of choose to be grateful. Like at first I thought I was just going to kind of get a gratitude journal and just write in every day what I felt grateful about. but I just felt like this nudge to kind of like post it on my Instagram and my WhatsApp, because I thought, oh, if I'm sharing it, like I know at least my sisters are going to keep me accountable for it. And I didn't think very much of it. I just posted every day little bits, and I started to see how the experience is still so unreal, because I like imagine Nimota at the end of April. She was just really confused about a few things. She hated the spot she was in, and she wanted to get out of it. She wanted to have more clarity. She wanted to get unstuck. And I thought, yeah, actually I meditate a lot on what is going wrong, and I should choose to meditate on things that are actually going right. So because a lot of things were going right for me, and I thought, like, I have so much to be grateful for. So I thought, okay, maybe I should just take out time every day, at least 5 minutes, and meditate on the things that are going right. And okay, we could share it also, but like I said, not very much thought, just random. And I just started it, and I remember most times it's like I write down what I'm grateful for in the evening when I get back from work, and I'm lying in my bed after dinner and about to sleep. So I just think, like, I just kind of make a review of the day and pick one thing that stood out to me that I was really, really grateful for. And there were days that I was feeling like, you know what, there's a lot of things I'm grateful for right now, but I don't feel like sharing anything, because today couldn't have gone south, because today was just that day that everything that could have worked against me showed up. But still, I still found out that even on those days, I still had countless of things I was grateful for. So I just kept at it, and I just thought, like, yeah, 100 days. When I was at day 20, I thought to myself, that wasn't bad. And I remember getting to day 100, and I felt like, oh my goodness, how did that happen? How, like I said, few things went wrong. I don't have a perfect life, but constantly reminding myself every day of at least one thing that I'm grateful for put a lot of things in perspective for me. It put a lot of things. There was this clarity, and I think sometimes we forget how blessed we are, and we all do that. I still do that. I remember there was a day that I was talking, like this particular day, I was just talking to a friend of mine, and he was complaining about some things and everything, and I was also getting in that mood of starting to want to complain. You know, you kind of get infected with that. And thing is, that day I realized, like, there's this long list of things I could complain about. There's this very, very long list of things I've been praying for, I've been hoping for, I hope happens for me, I desire, and like there's this very long list of things that I don't have, that I want to have, and that I hope happens, that I hope manifests in my life. There's a very, very long list of them. But in that same moment, I realized, like, there's also this longer list of things that I have that I don't deserve. Like, it's not, I couldn't have worked my way, I couldn't have been, I mean, I studied, so I deserve a good job, or like those things, but there's still a longer list of, like, having good health, like, there's a longer list of things that I have that I'm so grateful for, that I just feel so privileged. And out of that heart posture of gratitude, out of that heart posture, I was able to see others. I was able to extend kindness, to extend help, to extend word of encouragement, to extend love to others, because I realized that I'm not blessed, or I shouldn't just stay in that position of, oh, I'm blessed with that and that, but I still need that, I still need that, I still need that. But no, 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 no. I am blessed so that I can be a blessing. And that has changed my worldview. It has changed everything for me. And I think I needed that also to be able to carry that dream of the NGO and everything, because it was like the NGO I felt was able to blossom and become all that it has become, because I had this heart posture of kindness and gratitude, and out of that I was having a healthy heart towards myself, the people around me, what I was doing and everything, and somehow that was able to kind of push that dream. Like that dream grew to be healthy and was blossoming into something I never thought. I mean, we all have dreams, we all have imaginations, we all have, but I think having the right heart posture for me was what was able to grow that NGO and to grow my friendship, to grow my relationships the way they've grown last year. So I'm still very, very thankful for 2018. I always say 2018 for me has been the year of blossom, of unfolding, of becoming, of of exponential becoming, because I didn't see Nimota yet in January last year. I hope she's happy, I hope she's joyful, I hope she's growing, I hope she's happy, I hope she's positive, she's optimistic, she's a go-getter, she's brave, she's courageous. I hope all of that for her. Like, I genuinely hoped all of that for her, and I hope that for everyone around her, and to see the people around her also become and grow and see their potential unfold. But I couldn't have seen that I will be sitting down here in January 2019 looking back and be like, wow, that was a journey, and I'm so grateful for it. I tell everyone, like, I don't ever want to forget 2018, because that year that year was and to think like it's my last year in my 20s, and I'm like, oh wow, like I felt like my whole 20s have been kind of building up until this point, and I felt God really crown 2018 for me in a really special way, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful for every single person, because I know I can't be here. Every single person that was side by side, and like, oh, I think I need to take an extra video to talk about my friendships in 2018. Like, they were on a whole nother level, and I'm so thankful for that too. Yeah, so I think this is going to be a long video, so I think I'll just do a part 2 of 2019 of what I'm hoping for. So yeah, this is part 1. Glad to have you here. Yeah, I hope you stick around for part 2. I love you guys. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for always loving on me. So let's go to part 2. Yeah, then I'll be talking about 2019. Share your experience of 2018 with me. I'd love to hear them. Just write a comment and share them. I'd love to hear them. So see you on the part 2. Yes, part 2. Yeah.